guys. Speed sync. Oh, the Sabin's got some kind of crazy font on his timer. Let's see how that strategy pays off for him. So this seed is rich seed. No, oh, 21 rupees for Jet. Pulling in the lead.
That lead though.
Whoa. Oh, there's an interesting route around those bushes from the Sabin. I've never actually seen anyone do that. Alright, both runners entering in the secret passage right on the same time. We got a good sync going on here. So the first thing these players are going to want to look for is a bomb so that they'll have well, that was anticlimactic. Normally you'd have runners just killing all the guards, just hoping to get that bomb drop, but with the bombs in the sewer chest there, or the secret passage chest, looks like the runners are going to be avoiding most of the mobs here and just trying to run to their next objective, which would be Princess Zelda. Of course, picking up the chests along the way. So the next thing these runners will be looking for is probably some way to get into Death Mountain, glove or a flute. And then in addition to that, either a hook shot or a combination of hammer mirror to get to the east side. Oh. Another 20 rupee chest.
Loaded. A few extra bombs to start out wouldn't be nice, but 3 is good.
Yeah, the all-important thing is that they have bombs as they're leaving escape. They will need quite a few more as they progress. They're gonna need... I always forget, I should just memorize the number. They need 3, possibly 4 in Kakariko Village. A 4th one possibly based on the race game item. Another 20.
That is 3 red rupees so far.
Yeah. Not enough to shout outs for Wild Anaconda yet, though. Oh, Sabin put a bomb down. I don't think that was intended. Unless he was trying to kill the guard, but guard was too sly for that. Straight up sword strats for the ball and chain guy. Actually takes him down quite nicely. Only has half a heart left, though, so we'll have to be careful.
He stops for the hearts. Good idea.
Yeah, so opting not to grab the pot to kill the ball and chain guy saved him a little time, but then having to go back to the pots to grab the hearts kind of broke even, I'd say. So yeah, more than likely these runners will be... Well, let's let them finish up escape first before we speculate. They may get some item that completely derails any theories we may have.
Exactly. 3 minutes in, and we're still synced.
Alright, Jet still holding on to that 1 rupee lead, and now also a bomb lead and a half a heart lead. Although, Sabin does have the magic lead.
So what do you think will be the first real item that the runners are going to get?
Bow.
Going for
I want to see bow so we can get an instant clear out of Eastern Palace.
I like that.
I got trolled really badly in my last race, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. First major... Although, I did alright in the beginning. The first major item was the book, so I figured, hey, why not check out Desert Palace? And I got the Moon Pearl right off the bat, so... Moon Pearl and bow, actually.
Yeah, bow was sitting on Pyramid for me in really unlucky race.
Oh. Alright. Sabin already pulling walls. Jet skillfully dodges the rats there and then walks into an explosion. So that's what if there are gonna be new stats.
Man,
Oh good, Vtorp's here. So I want him to hear this. If we're gonna throw in some new stats in the item randomizer, like in the credits, the stats, I want to see explosions walked into and number of times electrocuted.
I like that. Accidental wall pulls? That'd be kind of hard to track, though.
Accidental?
Well, is Jets? Oh, that must be the the map. Okay.
Yeah, Jet. So that's the map. Okay, so Jet gonna take the standard route up to the lumberjack item. It's gonna double check and see if Aghanim will be required to get that item. That is, Aghanim's required. The fairy pool! Wow, we'll see if the runners remember that and to their advantage later on when they have Bugnet.
That's a really good spot for fairies.
Wow.
The red rupee will not go away, guys. This is insane.
I mean, you gotta get all the red rupees. I mean, they're gonna have to kill Aghanim to get all the red rupees. So, fortunately, as chat pointed out, the runners do have, they have crossed the 100 rupee threshold, so that's another item they'll be able to check in Kakariko Village. Ooh, the cape!
Nice.
Jet doubles back and says, wait a minute, I might need that.
Yeah, that is a good item to get early on.
And a bottle that will allow them to check the final location, the dying boy in Kakariko Village. Distract him with a shiny object in his house. And of course there's a bee in it. Shoutouts to Vtorp. Vtorp. Okay, so let's take a quick peek at the bomb count. Jet's gonna need at least one more bomb to get into the chicken coop, and possibly a second bomb. He wants to get the race game item. But he does have 10, 11, 12... Oh, never mind. Every time I talk about the runners needing bombs, they just really get them.
Yeah, Jet picks up the half magic in the basement there.
Sabin bombing the wrong hut. Unless there's bombs in there. He might know something we don't.
Look at that!
I did not know there were bombs in there.
There's free bombs just sitting in there, man. I'm
just gonna head and make a side comment right here. Anybody who's gonna be playing in Wizathon, I hope you were paying attention. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's important. Never mind. I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm sure everyone will forget that by the time it comes around anyway. Oh wait. No, it might not have been with. No, you know what? I don't think it was a Wizrobe thing. Never mind. I think whatever I just said doesn't even apply. I got my things mixed up.
TheSabin also picking up his half magic.
Yep. Now he did things in a little bit of a different order, kind of taking a risky play, saying, "I don't think I'm gonna get bombs here." There's a pretty good chance of getting bombs in the village spot. So he says, I think I might not get bombs, and I'll save some time by getting bombs earlier. And Jet grabs the Master Sword from the sick kid.
Nice.
So what do you think the sick kid was doing with the Master Sword anyway?
I don't know.
Maybe the Master Sword's cursed, and that's how he got sick.
I like that theory. It's like, I'm not gonna use the sword here. Could work vanilla.
So the seed has given them both items that would give them access to Ganon or Aghanim's tower. Jet finds a steamy romance novel sitting on top of the bookshelf. And another heart container in the race game. I don't blame him for passing that up. The heart container is really nice, but that is a long detour just to get one.
Yeah, especially without boots, so he takes his first save and quit to save some time. He's gonna check the swamp location here.
Yep. So Diesel, do you know why it is that the runners opt to give the chest behind the blocks before pulling the draining the water out?
I actually do not know.
I believe they do that on the off chance that that chest has boots.
Okay.
So that they'll be able to use boots to go up top. So, you know, the sooner you get boots, the better. SabIn is deciding to get that get that heart container. Didn't see whether or not he scouted it out, but
it could also be mirror as well, and you can just push the block out of the way.
Yeah, mirrored. Oh, well, he went through the race, did all that trouble, and didn't pick up the heart container.
It's like, you know, it wasn't worth the race anyway, so I'll leave that heart there.
You know, I think he didn't scope it out ahead of time like Jet did. He was taking the risk that it would be worth it. And SabIn maybe realizing that Jet has a higher seed than he is, and knowing that he has to win this race to move on, maybe taking some extra risks. Which actually is what I don't blame him. I did the exact same thing in one of my races. Jet picks up the hook shot from the Light World Hype Cave.
Not bad. You want to walk out of that cave, hopefully with at least one good item.
Yeah. So hookshot is of utmost importance in getting to the east side of Death Mountain. So I know I've seen Jet run before, and I can guarantee you, as soon as he picks up a glove or a flute with that hookshot, he's gonna head straight up to Death Mountain.
Yeah, that's a good move. And
SabIn also going for the low percentage play, hoping his risks pay off. The strategy this way, checking out Aegina's cave in the desert.
So SabIn actually also checked out the ledge on the left side of the desert, and the mirror is actually on the ledge there.
That's good knowledge for him. He's gonna look for it's gonna have to be book. There's an alternate way to get to that item, but it requires mirror, so they will have to have book in order to grab that mirror. Now SabIn's gonna go find that hookshot in Light World Hype Cave after detouring to the swamp, and Jet's gonna go ahead and check out Sagamemnon's 3 items behind his dusty closet. Arid and desert crystals.
We have not seen the map yet either, so we're unaware of...
I didn't see the map come up either when I was reading chat. Desert Palace is 6.
So nothing really good behind Sarasrala.
But just gonna head into Eastern Palace now. I think there was a 300 rupee pickup at some point. Both of the runners having nearly enough money to go to Zora. And Sabin might even be able to do a fake flippers trick to get there early, and he might have enough to do it.
Yeah.
So Jet equipping hookshot preemptively. He's gonna be doing a strat that uses a hookshot to bypass a couple rooms in Eastern Palace.
He's really banking on definitely finding something here in Eastern Palace.
Yeah, but his other option right now really is only to go to Desert. So he's got 2, possibly 3 items he can find here, and he'll only be able to get 1 at Desert. Other than that, it's go fight Aghanim, which, like we said, runners have Cape and Master Sword, so either one of those items could have caused the logic to progress that way.
Could have ourselves a Moon Pearl in the pyramid.
Yeah, or even just a glove or a flute.
Or, yeah, like really
open
anything
up a lot of spots.
that progresses, yeah.
Alright, Jet making quick work of the invisible Stalfos kids. Grabs a big key.
Early big key, nice.
Save him from having to walk around an extra time. If he finds Bow in here, that'll be jackpot for him. Alright, so you got the map. I believe he also got the compass.
Yeah.
So that means that Armos Knights has an item. Sabin is going ahead with the fake flippers. Not enough money to go see Zora yet, so he can check out the Lake Hylia Island, which is a green bottle. And he can go check out the fugitive under the bridge. Let's see if his bypassing the logic pays off. Just a heart container. We already know that.
Oh, and the Moon Pearl with Jet.
That's very good. However, they do not yet have access to the Dark World. So we'll see if Jet heads to Desert or heads to Aghanim. And going to Aghanim, I mean, he'll be able to get the pyramid item. He'll also be able to peek into Palace of Darkness, but it's possible he won't be able to get any items there just yet. Although, I imagine he will be, because I think Sabin has exhausted all the other options outside of going to Aghanim.
Yeah.
It looked like Jet was getting ready to... Did he? He might have put the hookshot on, just because being able to stun the enemies in Aghanim's tower is just really useful.
Can be a lot faster, too.
Yeah.
Especially these guys here in the first room, they take forever with the Master Sword.
He's gonna do the easy strat here.
Yeah. The tried and true.
Oh, Sabin opting to head up to Aghanim without going to Eastern first. Hopefully, hopefully the progression's on the pyramid and not in Palace of Darkness. Because if it's in Palace of Darkness, Sabin will find himself unable to go there. Although, he will open up a portal by Link's house either way, so it won't really cost him too much time. The reason we don't even know if Palace of Darkness will give them any items is because it's possible that all of the items in Palace of Darkness are blocked off by the bow. If you don't get a small key on the left side, then you can't progress any further without the bow. The other thing is with hookshot, the have half of the formula they'll need to get over to Village of Outcasts. In addition to the hookshot, they will either need flippers, or a glove, or hammer. Any one of those 3 items combined with hookshot will give them access to the west side of Dark World. I hope Jet grabs a couple hearts in this room. Oh, he grabbed one. He's pretty confident. Not his first rodeo. Well, they do also need Moon Pearl, but Jet has Moon Pearl.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the pyramid's probably going to be a glove. I don't think it'll be nice enough to give them hammer this early on.
No.
Or how about book? That would be pretty troll.
Because that would put SabIn to go towards Desert Palace. Well, he doesn't have a glove yet either, so that would only get him so far. But that would get him the bow.
The mirror, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Did
the mirror.
you see the bow? Okay. It was the mirror. You're the one that saw it was a mirror on the ledge, you said, I think.
Right, no, I'm sorry. That was a mirror.
Which is an all-important item in Death Mountain. If they don't find the hammer, the mirror will be the only way they can get to Tower of Hera. Which is a crystal. So Jet is finishing up Aghanim 1, and the SabIn is right on his heels. However, Jet has gone in the Eastern Palace to get the Moon Pearl, so he has that going for him. But SabIn has gotten the knowledge of Mirror on Desert Ledge, so
yeah,
could go either way, really.
It's gonna be very interesting to see his next move right after Aga.
All right, drum rolls, everybody. What's gonna be here?
Oh, the flute!
I know where Jet's going. He's gonna go unlock that duck and go straight to Death Mountain. I guarantee it.
Absolutely. He's got that hook shot. He can get to the right side. Tons of chests.
It looks like he did remember to go unlock the duck, so that's good. Fortunately for SabIn, not having the Moon Pearl right here is not going to hinder him at all.
This is true. This is fortunately a progressing item, so he'll have just pretty much the same amount of areas Jet will have, minus the Dark World.
Do 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 do.
We are go for Swagbird.
Spam your preferred duck emotes. Alright, SabIn is also going to go ahead and grab the duck. And he probably will head to Death Mountain. If I were in SabIn's position, I would be expecting to see Moon Pearl. He's going to be sadly disappointed. So if Gold Glove is in Death Mountain, that will give Jet a good advantage, as we'll be able to check both sides. Oh, there's the flippers.
Wow.
One of the items that'll give him access to west side of Dark World and Steve's Town.
Yeah, and we were just saying that's another item that would really help out.
Yep. So it is a little convoluted, but they can get over to Village of Outcasts. They'll have to take the Aghanim portal at Hyrule Castle. And then they'll have to jump off of the ledge, swim around to the north side of the rocks and the hammer peg, and then hookshot across the water. It can be done. There's the book. That'll hopefully put Jet on the right path to finding the mirror.
Oh man.
Nothing good on top of Spectacle Rock, just an arrow expansion.
Sabin's gonna see that and immediately know he's got the mirror. So that's one slight advantage he has so far.
Oh, that Tanuki, man. I do not like the Tanukis.
It's a tough spot, man. Oh no, he did it
Oh!
again!
I feel for you, Sabin. Jet grabbed a fairy and then saved and quit. Not really sure what the strategy was there.
He just wanted to carry that fairy into the next life, man.
Yeah, I would have grabbed some kisses from the old man also. Especially with those renegade cabbages. Alright, Sabin's gonna be happy to see that book, and he knows what to do with it.
Yeah, he's definitely loving to see that.
It's funny, Sabin's expecting to see Moon Pearl and Death Mountain, and Jet, I'm sure, is expecting to see Mirror up here.
Yeah. Yo!
And there's a glove, and the boots! Speed booster and power grip.
Nice little 1-2 combo there.
So, unfortunately, not the gloves Jet needs to check out the Dark World in Death Mountain. Oh, there he goes. File name fulfilled.
He's got a lamp. And the fire rod! And the ice rod! Oh my god!
The ice ride's only going to be required if they have to finish Trinex and Turtle Rock, and we don't know yet, so...
I'm pretty sure that is the second race I have seen in this tournament where both fire and ice rod have been next to each other in that exact same cave.
Oh, really? I think I saw a race where they were next to each other in Hype Cave in the swamp. Did Jet go for the bomb jump and then miss it? Fall down?
I looked away for just a second.
I thought that he was setting up the bomb jump, but maybe he just tiptoed a little too far and fell off the edge. Floating Death Mountain Island, just a blue rupee. So, boots also going to be a very important item for the runners when they get to Desert Palace. Also, lantern for that matter. So they'll be able to do a full clear of Desert Palace with book, boots, and lantern.
So Sabin is now getting all the goodies here.
Yep. So I'm glad that he didn't find that book and then just book it over to Desert Palace.
Oh yeah, that would have been a bad move.
Yeah. I can foresee Jet going to Desert now. I was gonna check the...
Is he checking
where, I guess. I don't know. Oh, he does have flippers, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna check the island and do hobo. So we've got a bottle on the island.
That's a good move.
And he'll get I believe a full heart from the hobo. Or bridge guy.
Bridge guy.
As some would like to put it.
He's a troll. Oh wait, do trolls live under bridges? Or they live under bridges, but they come up to charge people, I think.
Yeah, that was definitely the troll.
Increment the electrocution tracker for Sabin.
Retired hero is also an option. I like that.
Yeah, retired hero. Jet having a little woes with the menu, but like I said, he will be able to finish up Desert Palace completely as he's got the boots and glove and a lighting source. And it is a crystal 5, I believe. So that makes it all that much more possibly important. So I'll see how Jet works his way around this place. I'd go grab the mirror first. Okay, checking this chest first is good. I go grab the mirror first, and then when he comes back in, he can mirror back to that spot closer to where he wants to go toward the boss.
So he's got a red rupee here.
Ah, he didn't do the strat where you graze the lamp and then hit the wall. Oh. I mean, I guess this makes as much sense now that I'm thinking about it. Because, you know, he'll go outside when he goes outside to finish it.
Alright.
In fact, he's probably smarter than I am. Oh, looks like we have a high five coming up here. Get your speed high five emotes ready in chat.
And there they go.
I've seen plenty of races where Desert Palace had good items. Let's see
Yeah.
what it's got in store. Oh, just 2 ruby chests. Give me all of your rubies.
If you want to count the mirror, I guess maybe.
Okay.
But it is an overworld item.
We have plenty of things that can still be on the pedestal, since we haven't seen Dark World crystals. We know it can't be bow, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that would be a good thing to put in my tracker, like just have, when you mouse over the pedestal, gives you a list of possible things that it could be. Just a little bonus feature. Who took my mirror? Oh. Alright, Jet wisely using the fire rod to light the lanterns. You can light 2 at a time, and we'll be able to use that fire rod to kill Land Mola. Landmo Calrissian. Nice 1.5 round.
Not bad. And wields the compass. So 32 minutes in, we have our first crystal with Jet finishing up Desert Palace. And we have Sabin trailing right behind him. And again, really the only major differences is that Jet has already gone into Eastern Palace, picked up the Moon Pearl.
That was an incredible Land Mola fight from Sabin there.
Yeah, it was really good.
And Jet remembering to check at Gina's cave. How do you guys like to say his name? I used to say it differently, but I thought it sounded too much like another word, so I changed the way I said it. Alright, so Jet's got the mirror. He'll be able to check out Hera with, again, with Lantern and Fire Rod. It's one or the other. Again, with those items, he'll be able to do a full clear. And with Book and Master Sword, he'll be able to check Ether. So...
yeah, definitely clearing out a lot of
bad
stuff
call.
here.
Not sure if Jet realizes he can get into Steve's Town, but at the same time, I mean, this is a crystal dungeon, so why not?
Alright, so I saw Skull was 5.
I saw a red pendant in Palace of Darkness, or blue pendant in Palace of Darkness, red pendant in Thieves Town.
I saw Turtle Rock was 3, I think.
So pendants are Thieves Town.
And you get Ether, nice.
Ether, vanilla Ether.
Both getting Ether within seconds of each other, and both will be entering Hera.
Oh, Oh man, those Tanukis are not on Sabin's side today. Alright, so... Yep, pendants are in Palace of Darkness and Thieves Town. I didn't see which was Crystal 6.
So Jet's gonna head upstairs first. This is no small key. He's gonna keep track of his items, see if you have to go back downstairs after he's done.
Alright, so with the hook shot, players will not need to perform the bomb jump. But they do have to watch out for that little Sparky.
And there it is, the Titans move.
That is gonna be really good for Jet as he has Moon Pearl.
Yes.
But not so much for Sabin, unfortunately for him.
So yeah, so now we're gonna actually see a little bit of a difference in maybe a lead change here now that Jet has that Titans mate. He can go right into Dark World. He can hit up some really good spots now. Oh,
Ideal fireball. I always called them little Sparkies. So they look like the guys from Mario Brothers, Super Mario World. Alright, no Troll Dorm today for Jet. Well, not yet anyway. And Sabin, same thing. Alright, so that is Tower of Hera for both runners. So Sabin, while he's up here, may have to check out the Super Bunny chests. But he might not. It looks like he's got his flute ready. He's ready to check out somewhere else. Okay, so he can check the item northeast of Meyer. He'll also be able to scope out the pendant, the medallion requirement, since Meyer is a crystal.
yeah, and Jet's heading straight to Dark World Death Mountain here.
Yep, as he should. 7 items. Well, I'm sorry, 6, since he's not going to get the item on the floating island. 7 if he goes to Bumper Cave, but he has to find Hammer for that. Vamos required to enter Meyer, thank you. Let's see what Sabin finds here. Just a red rupee. Oh, finally a shield for Jet.
Nice. Alright, looks like Jet's gonna check out the medallion required for Turtle Rock, and it looks like Bombos.
Yep, Sabin's got a couple options before he heads in the Eastern Palace, unfortunately. Two of them, I'm sorry, being Zora's domain.
Yeah. See what Hookshot Cave has for Jet.
In case he wants to buy potions. Or
I'm not sure if
clocks.
he checked the floating island.
He did. It was rupees or an arrow upgrade or something like that.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's see what old Zora's got in store.
Zora giving out some love.
A little fish love. It's not even Princess Ruto. And then a Quake medallion. See if that's required for T-Rock, but T-Rock's a pendant, so... Yeah.
Nice. Jet picking up the powder there in the cave to the left of Meyer.
That will actually allow him to check out Batcave, since he's got Gold Glove and Mirror. So we still have some good spots the players haven't checked. Nobody's gone in the Village of Outcasts yet. And with the Gold Glove, they'll be able to go in the fast way. Nobody's checked out the Flanktuary items either. What's Sabin up to here? He's actually gonna go ahead and check out the Flanktuary items right now, but I guess he fluted to Link's house instead of doing a save and quit. I already did egging him. Alright, so Jet. Sure what he wants to do. He can finish Skull Woods. He's gonna check out the town first, Overworld Town. And King's Tomb had some arrow expansion in there. I guess he was shot to death with a bow and arrow and they just never took it out of the corpse.
Can check out the Dash Rock.
Alright, C house, and looks like C is for cardiac. And another piece of heart next to the... Whoa, this is a really good item dash. The hook shot for spin speed. I didn't even ever think of doing it out of that place, but... Okay, Jet's got a number of directions you can go from here. You go to the graveyard, go down. He'll go down the digging game. I guess he'll reunite the frogs too.
Alright. Looks like Sabin is heading into Eastern, where he will find the Moon Pearl, which he desperately needs.
Yep, and Jet's checking out Alec Baldwin's digging game.
Alec Baldwin?
Did you ever see Beetlejuice? That's what Alec Baldwin looks like in Beetlejuice when he,
and
like,
when he goes to
the
when he goes to the yeah. Which,
yeah, when he and Gina Davis like stretch out their faces to scare the people out of the house.
Yeah.
All right, Jet's gonna save the frog here. And let's see who's that. No hammer pegs though. Let's see where Jet wants to go from here. If he wants to check out the Bat Cave. If he checks out the Bat Cave, he won't be able to get back into the Dark World from his mirror portal though. That's the downside to that. No frog tour. On just for a piece of heart.
Aw. You save his life, he gives you his heart.
Yep. Alright, so Jet's gonna go on a purple chest tour instead. He'll take that over to Gary, and as he does, he'll be able to check Old Stumpy, the mirror location south of the Grove. And then Bamos Tablet, and he'll head Hype Cave on this tour as well after dropping off the chest, I believe. So there's a really cool manipulation where if you shoot the hook shot, you can actually dash while keeping the chest. You see Jet was doing that several times over.
Yeah, that's actually
optimize his movement.
I haven't seen until I started doing randomizers. It's a very neat little strat.
Yep. Oh, Old Stumpy just giving out the Sank Heart!
The Sank Heart!
See if he goes for the tree boost. Yes! I love the tree boost, man.
Oh, nice. I love that.
That was like a perfect 45-degree tree boost, too.
See, when you mean to do it on purpose, it's awesome. When you accidentally do it, it's terrible.
Yeah. And nowhere near as bad as bonking into a tree full of bees, though.
Oh, God. So Sabin picked up his Moon Pearl. He is now very happy.
Yeah, he went from having no options and having to check out Eastern Palace to perhaps having too many options and he doesn't know where he wants to go. He'll go into Stevestown. I don't think there was really anything important in Dark World Death Mountain, so him opting not to go there first seems okay.
Bombos giving out bombs.
Close. It's like the same thing, but not in medallion form. Another heart container. This is a lovely seed. And Jet, as expected, is heading over to Hype Cave. 4 items here for him. And it does not have Hammer. Desert Palace, or Swamp Palace, rather. I imagine if he finds Hammer, he'll go in the Swamp Palace.
Yeah, tons of chests in there, and what's the next one? Oh, and Jet getting the Tempered Sword and the
sword upgrade.
Cane of Burna.
Glitter Cane. Alright, and we have another C is for Cardiac. Alright, where will Jet go? Still no Hammer. I've found that Hammer tends to be one of the trolliest items every time I play one of these.
This has been progressive swords that I just realized.
Yeah? It's been progressive shields so far too, and progressive tunics. So, I wonder if Vitor snuck in version 8.19. So Jet is doing Skull Woods. I know he usually.
Oh, go ahead.
Good. Oh, you go.
No, I was just gonna say the gloves were progressive as well.
Oh yeah, it's true. Man.
No, but he entered in from the left side there. Oh, and he gets the big key right there. Very nice.
He will have to go through the joke room though, which means he'll have to go around these holes that he's made first. So the advantage of picking up the north room chest first is that you won't have to go around those holes. However, this room with the Gibdos in it and the Master Hand, it's guaranteed to have a small key in it. So you only want to come in here if you don't get a small key from one of the other 2 chests. Alright, so he will probably do a bomb jump over to the big chest here.
And TheSabin is...
See if he decides to Wait. Did he lose the purple chest?
He hasn't done the,
Oh, did he return the frog before doing digging game?
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay. If he wants to, you know, take like a high risk, high reward play, I think going the Bat Cave from here would be good. Who knows, it could be Hammer. And it's one of the last places you'd expect to find Hammer. It's the more natural way to get there is to use the Hammer. Oh! Jet being really careful to avoid the Master Hand. Compass. So did the big chest have anything?
I didn't see anything there.
I know he got a small key east of the big chest. Oh no! Oh wait, was it map? Cause he got map and big key in the beginning.
Yeah. So he's got this chest, and then whatever is gonna drop.
And Mothula. So I think if there's only been 1 chest so far.
It was a key. Okay.
So he'll kill Mothula first. I guess. If he has not yet found any items in Skull Woods, then he'll have to go ahead and check the room in the south of the obelisk portion. And I imagine he's going to want to check Pedestal too. Could be Bamos. What else could it be? Let's see. Unfortunately, with Turtle Rock... Oh no, Turtle Rock's not a pendant. Why did I say that earlier? It's Thieves Town.
Thieves Town is the pendant, yeah.
So Palace of Darkness does require Hammer and possibly Bow, and Eastern Palace requires Bow regardless. So cannot be Bow, cannot be Hammer, could be Mushroom.
Jet having some fun times here with Mothula, and he takes care of him.
Could be Red Cane or one of the medallions. That could force Pedestal in this seed still.
Yeah.
Alright, Sabin's
Alright,
gonna check out Hype Cave.
Let's see if Jet goes ahead and checks for it.
I think he's gonna get the chest first. In the obelisk portion.
Gotcha.
If he hasn't found both items yet. I think he did get an extra small key.
Yeah, he's gonna go check for it.
Oh, opting not to pick up the skulls. I remember when Karkat took the background layer off and showed everyone that there were skulls under there. It blew everyone's mind. Getting ready to mirror out. Oh, bomb upgrade only. Let's check out that pedestal.
Let's go.
That's a good question, Chaos King. Since the only other two places where bow would be required are pendants, there is a possibility of bow being in Ganon's Tower. That's a very good point. And bow is required to get through Ganon's Tower, so it could be actually in the lower portion of Ganon's Tower. That's a very good point.
That would be very rare, but it can't. Now that I think about it, it is possible.
You know what I'd love to see is they get the big key right away, right? But Cane of Samaria is behind the Ice Armos, and Bo is in the tile room.
Oh, that would be.
I think that's the best we can hope for at this point with no pedestal here.
Pedestal wielding just a piece of heart. Unfortunately. No one will suffer like I did with the red cane at the pedestal. Oh no, there was another race.
Up there's that required Bombos.
There's Bombos there. It does have the cape, so we can get to that. And the fish giving out the hammer. Nice.
That's very nice. Sabin will be able to basically finish every dungeon now. Except for Meyer.
So how long until Jet makes that decision to go check the right side? I don't believe he's done Zora yet, so he may actually do that and knock it all out at once.
Yeah, he's got way too many rupees. He hasn't done Zora yet. He might be trying to get Mushroom first so that he can combo that as well.
True.
Or he might be doing it right now. He's kind of making his way along the northwest side of Dark World. And with the flippers, we'll be able to jump over to the catfish area. But hey, we still have the Samaria and Bo. Oh wait, no. Why do I keep thinking they don't need Samaria? They do need Samaria to finish Meyer and Turtle Rock. I'm sorry. So they can still have Bo in the tile room and Ganon's Tower. That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. So both runners checking out the same cave right now. Back in sync here. High-fiving on the way out.
Another high five. Alright, so yeah, Jet's basically comboing all these items. It does take a lot of mirroring back and forth, but it's nice to be able to do all these items in one circuit.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And Sabin now noticing the Bombos up there, and he's gonna go grab that.
Yep, he is also checked out Meyer and knows that Bombos is required.
Alright. So very smart, very good move on Jet to just knock all this out at once. He's gonna get the hammer. He's gonna check out Zora. He's gonna find nothing there. But it's gonna be definitely worth it to get the hammer here.
Yeah, both runners taking a lot of time in the overworld right now. Jet has gotten his crystal out of Skullwoods though, which looks like that's where Sabin's headed now. So if Sabin spends a little less time overworld routing than Jet did, then this could be good for him. Power Glove was in Death Mountain. Yes, Power Glove and Boots were in the 2-item bombable wall, Death Mountain East. And then Gold Glove was Hera Big Chest, which they actually had to come back for. Oh, wait. I thought Sabin got grabbed. I saw the hand make a clutching motion, and I didn't see Link on the screen, so I thought that Sabin got grabbed. Good use of Fire Rod, and why not? He's got half magic, and there's a refill decanter for him. Right, where is Jet? Jet going now? Probably gonna finish Swamp Palace. That hammer. Ah, yeah, it was a small key in that big chest.
And looks like he's going to be going down to... Yep, he's going to finish out Swamp now. That's a good move.
Did Jet not grab Quake? Where was that?
Quake was... I actually forget where Sabin picked that up. But it is not required for this seed, fortunately.
They looked at Turtle Rock already?
Yeah, I know Jet did. Turtle Rock was Bombos, and Meyer, I believe, was Ether.
Oh, okay. We're told Quake was the Zora ledge, so Jet already had the intel and knew he didn't need it.
There you go.
So he saves a little bit of time there over Sabin. So Jet looks like he'll be maintaining about a half dungeon to a dungeon lead on Sabin. Of course, Skullwoods is a lot faster than Desert.
Oh, Jet with the
Swamp.
butter sword.
Yep, progressive swords confirmed.
Swords confirmed. There we go.
So if Sabin makes kind of like makes a big play and finds Cane of Samaria before Jet and can finish the dungeons without checking all the chests, then that could put him back in the lead. But if he just goes for a straight route, then I mean Jet's already ahead, so it'll be tough for Sabin to catch up. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have this information, so he'll have to decide just from the cues that the seed gives him and how he feels he's played up to this point to determine what kinds of risks he'll want to take. That's true. The runners do still need bow, but it is possible to be in Ganon's tower right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which would mean a bowless Vitreous. I'm actually curious if the runners will even look for the bow or just hope that it's in Ganon's tower. I mean, that's a play I've seen runners make with Cane of Samaria, you know, in the weekly and in the tournament. Not this week, but in weeklies. You know, hey, I might need Samaria for Ganon's tower. Should I look for it or wait and see? Now, bow, on the other hand, is definitely required in Ganon's tower. But they don't know whether or not it's in there. So it's a little bit different of a situation, so I'm curious what the runners will decide. Sabin's going to find himself a little piece of love on the pedestal.
Sabin taking another quick look there at the map as we see Pod is a pendant.
Yeah, this is a very rare situation where go mode up to Ganon's tower, different set of items than go mode to complete the game.
Yeah, Pod being a pendant is the wild card here.
And Eastern. Those are the two bow requirements.
Yeah.
But hey, you might not even need bow to get through Pod. I mean, Pod could, Helmasaur could possibly have Cane of Samaria. If there's a small, again, there has to be a small key in the first chest on the left. Otherwise, pod is blocked by the bow. Fat Fairy's on the table as well. Which was pendant 6? No, they've already gotten 5 out of Desert Palace.
6. Might have been Skullwoods. Probably wrong on that.
And nobody's checked out the Brian Spike Cave yet either. So
Okay,
there are
yeah.
a lot of remote overworld locations, as well as Ganon's Tower, which could hold the bow. Bow and Mimic Cave would be great. So what do you think you're doing in this situation, Diesel? If you don't find that bow, you have Cane of. Imagine you've gotten Cane of Samaria at this point, unlike our runners. If you have everything you need to finish the game with the bow, what's your plan?
Well, and Jet
rip progressive seed.
There's the rip the progression.
Torb needs fix.
They can get into Mire. They do have the medallion to do so.
Has Jet yet to pick up the map and compass in Swamp? Because he passed by a chest. Of course, if he has not yet picked up the map or the compass, then he knows that the last 2 spots, the Waterfall Room and Argus, are those 2.
Yeah.
And since he is looking for 2 items, I don't imagine he would have skipped that chest otherwise. So Jet being very well aware of how many items he has to look for in each dungeon, it seems like.
Oh, looks like Sabin's gonna be checking out Spike Cave here.
Oh, there we go. Butter shield and mirror sword. Yep, and there's the map from Argus. So I think a good strategy right now would be go through all of your crystal dungeons.
Yep.
You know, provided they find that's a bottle, not completely worthless, but probably not worth the time that it took to get there.
Yeah. But no, yeah, like you were saying, I would head straight to. Unfortunately, even without Red Cane, head to Mire. There's a good number of chests in Mire, but
Only 2 unique items in Mire.
True. So then
But you're guaranteed to find at least one of those 2 unique chests, and you'll find the second one as long as the boss doesn't have that item.
Yes.
So Jake grabbed the shovel, he's gonna check that out. Just some bombs.
Just some bombs.
Just a landmine. So I think I'd be checking out all my crystal dungeons and finish those out.
Do you think they'll have to step into any pendant dungeons?
It looks like Jet's headed there now with Thieves Town.
Yeah. Which of course is.
Oh no, he's headed over to the hammer spot, just like Sabin.
Okay.
So once again, runners are in the same location, but with Jet having that extra crystal from Swamp Palace. Oh my gosh, dude.
Little high five there.
Just some rupees. So yeah, just a reminder to the chat, if Sabin wins this race, it's a 3-way tie. This is the final race in Group D.
Yep.
A win for Jet means that Jet moves on to single limbs, and Raikou Rider moves on to single limbs. A win for the Sabin means a 3-way tie with Jet, the Sabin, and Raikou Rider, all competing to move on to single limbs.
Oh baby, the bat giving out the bloomerang.
Sabin just grabbed the powder. Unfortunately, he didn't have that at the time he was doing the hammer pegs. So Jet, I think Jet is checking out the Bernie Spike Cave here. Only item on Death Mountain for him to get. Won't be able to go into Turtle Rock without Cane of Samaria, of course. So Sabin, it is possible for Sabin to win this race. He's really only behind by that crystal in in Forest Palace. But since Skullwoods, Skullwoods, some people will call it. But since Skullwoods is a really fast dungeon, especially if you're not looking for any items in there. You literally just run straight to the end.
Sabin has done Skullwoods. He hasn't done Swamp Palace.
Oh, okay.
That's what he hasn't done yet.
That is another situation where going through there without looking for items is relatively fast. Of course, not as fast as Skull Town. Thank you for pointing that out. Skullwoods. So if Sabin makes, you know, kind of a risky, high risk, high reward play where he finds the Cane of Samaria before Jet, and he either also finds the bow or just prays that it's in Ganon's tower, that could actually yield an advantage for C. So Jet's gonna go into Ice Palace. Everyone's least favorite dungeon to do while you're still looking for items, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
True. It's fortunate he's not looking for too many items, so maybe he'll find that red cane or the bow super early.
Yep, and Sabin heading into a pendant dungeon, Steve's Town. Again, if this pays off, this will be a great advantage for Sabin. If Bow or Cane of Samaria is in here, this is a great play for Sabin.
Yeah, this is a pretty big gamble. So hopefully it plays out in some capacity. 4 items. Yeah, very true. If you're gonna check out a pendant dungeon, Thieves here is a good option.
4 items, and it's a really compact dungeon. There are a lot of branching paths, and it's hard to optimize the Palace of Darkness. But Palace of Darkness does have 1 more item, I believe, than Thieves Town. But it's all sprawled out. You can't really finish it too quickly. Whereas Thieves Town, it's a pretty quick run. Yeah, and like I said, if he finds Cane of Samaria and Bow, or at least Cane of Samaria and doesn't stop to look for Bow, then yeah, Ice Palace will be a really quick clear for him.
Absolutely.
Jet deciding not to do the bomb jump since he has to look for all the chests. Actually, I had to lose a little bit of time to turn around and hit that switch back. Now you can actually, if you hit the switch and do the bomb jump, you can fall down the hole and walk through the backside of the locked doors. But it does take a little bit more time to go that way. Bow is in no way required for Turtle Rock. Bow is required to finish Eastern Palace, and is very likely required to finish Palace of Darkness. And it is also required to finish Ganon's Tower. So, definitely required, and probably required for 2 pendants, and absolutely required to finish the game. Yeah, we could have intended strats coming from Jet here if he doesn't find that red cane. I actually like to fall down the hole on the right and use the hook shot to get to the big chest. Ah, just a map. I put that little piece of paper in that giant box.
It's a special map.
Maybe that's just a big bin where they keep all the toilet paper. And Jet took the last roll.
It's the lost and found bin.
Alright, with this hammer, Sabin will be able to do a full clear of Steve's Town. Still looking for that Cane of Samaria, still looking for that bow. The runners have no idea where it is, and even we don't. Ooh, really nice Barry room. The Barry Belt room. Thieves Town. That's right, if Bo's in Meyer and Sahasrara has the red cane, they would have to take that bow from Meyer, go finish Eastern Palace with it.
Oh,
Haven't seen an
man.
Eye Doctor in years. Jet is gonna come back for that chest. It makes sense, because he has to go back through that room anyway.
Yeah. And SabIn with a really good blind fight using hammer strats there, and gives the mushroom.
Ooh, possible worth? That'll at least give him an excuse to go buy some potions.
There you go.
This could be a huge development. Non-progressive shields. Jet should have gone to Ice Palace first.
Jet, why you do this?
So SabIn Mirror's gonna go ahead and turn in that mushroom immediately. This is what he's banking on to get an advantage.
Yeah, this could be huge.
Oh, can you imagine Bo being here and
Oh,
Jet
man.
skips Bo, hoping that it's in Ganon's tower?
Oh my
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
That could be a problem.
That could be
For
a
Jet.
huge... Oh man. So
Alright,
here's what's gotta happen. So Jet has to... He has to exhaust all... Unless he does not exhaust all his options before going into Thieves. Oh, this is not good.
Jet's only saving grace will be if he cannot find Kane and is looking for Kane in Thieves Town. Jet may already be thinking Bo's gotta be in Ganon's tower. Now the question is, where does SabIn go to look for the Kane?
I mean, he can finish out, let's see.
He can finish Eastern Palace and Pod now, which are the other two pendants.
Right.
I think they've already gotten 2 items in Eastern Palace, so there's 1 more item plus the green pendant, so that'll give them 2 more. Oh boy.
Talk about a power play from SabIn. That was, like we said, that's a huge gamble. So not only he went through a Thieves Town, took out Blind, Blind drops the mushroom, and then the witch gives the bow.
I guess the D stands for demonic. Yo, check out this fat fairy. Oh, he's going the slow way. Since they've killed Aghanim, they can actually take the
shortcut. Yeah.
Wow, Jet is starting off an impeccable cotton candy fight for Jet. Let's hope he doesn't get the red cane. The worst thing for Jet right now will be to find the red cane.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nothing with a fat fairy.
Oh man.
Hogging it for herself.
Oh, what a cheater. Oh no, I thought he was going over to Thieves Town. What is he doing? What is he up to?
Just calling shade here.
Where is Jet heading?
Jet
Oh, he's Jet Fat Fairy. He's Fat Fairy
yeah,
for sure.
he's gonna do the same. Okay.
And you'll see the alternate route to Fat Fairy. So is SabIn not satisfied with getting an advantage with his big play in the Steve's Town.
He is heading into Palace of Darkness.
Going for another dinger. Hoping to find that red cane in Palace of Darkness, yeah.
Man. He has not done Ice Palace yet, has he?
No.
And that is a crystal dungeon, so I'm wondering why not just go through Ice Palace and hope to find
I'm curious too. I mean, he
the
took the
Red
big
King
risk,
there.
and the big risk paid off. But maybe he just doesn't think that's enough. There is a small key. Okay, so there is a small key on the left side in pod. So that means all but 2 of the chests will most likely be accessible without the bow. And Jet is pretty close to pod. He's not gonna do that though. Alright. Oh, impeccable mirror strats landing between those 2 mushrooms. Okay, looks like we may have Jet going into Thieves Town. But, yeah, he's ahead by that Ice Palace crystal.
Yeah.
And still Swamp Palace, so if Jet heads into Thieves Town now, that will be
Ooh!
Sabin's advantage gone.
Sabin decked out here with a red mail. Alright, so it looks like hopefully Jet finishes out Thieves here and not just go for the 4 items.
Yeah, I have seen him adopt the strategy of just checking out the 4 items. So, it's not over yet, folks. Sabin is looking for Red Cane. I'm not sure. Maybe he
I
just
think.
wanted to check out a few items.
Alright, and now I think he's going to head down to Swamp. He's going to clear out Swamp.
Gonna clear out Swamp and possibly Ice Palace.
Yeah, because he does need to clear out some dungeons here to keep this buffer here that he has above Jet by having the bow. But if Jet finishes out Thieves here, he's going to be right back in place.
Yeah.
And it does look like he's going to clear it out.
Yeah, I don't really see any reason of going to this far into Steve's Town without actually finishing the boss. But boy, will he kick himself later if he doesn't finish this right now. Did Sabin go into Swamp Palace without filling up the water?
I think so. So hopefully the time that Sabin took, or at least he's gonna be hoping and not kicking himself later, the time that he took to go check out Pod could have very well played into the time that he could have used for Crystal Dungeons. I think he was just really banking on that gamble of Kane being in Palace of Darkness.
Honestly, if the Creamsicle Maker is in Palace of Darkness, then he's only going to lose the overworld travel time. The time he spent inside the dungeon be more or less the same.
Oh, and he skipped the first chest. He had to go back for it, which was the Butter Sword.
Worth going back for.
Yeah, true.
Sabin's got that red mail though. Can move with a little more boldness for that.
Very true. Oh, and then Jet picks up the blue mail here.
Progressive mail.
We have progressive mails. Sabin still has the chance to go progressive shields here.
Nah, I think he's gonna grab the mirror shield out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? We could have a vanilla Red Cane.
Absolutely. Or be actually in Palace of Darkness still.
Palace of Darkness / Sahasrara. Which I guess is different since that's Eastern Palace. Oh boy.
It's in that same area. It's okay. Alright, so Jet taking out Blind. He's gonna get his mushroom.
What do you think's going through Jet's mind right now?
Oh man, he's thinking right now, there's no way this mushroom is important. There's no way.
He's on a wild goose chase. This
This
But
is
hey,
ridiculous.
when he does turn in that mushroom and grab that bow.
It looks like, yep, he's gonna go straight for it. Smart move. Get it out of the way.
When he finds that bow, I think he's gonna
Yep, here we go.
be afraid that Sabin is ahead of him. Although he was ahead of him in grabbing the bow, but he was 2 crystals behind when doing it. It may prove to be too little too late, but that red cane is still at large, so who knows?
Yeah, nice little interesting path he took to advance the screen. Jet's routing, I might add, is just phenomenal. He has really good routing strats.
Yeah, he watches a lot of these races, and he's watched a lot of NMG runs, so he knows a lot of the optimal movement. And Jay is going in the pod?
Oh, wow!
Oh boy! So, on the same exact page as Sabin, but Sabin, not having finished Swamp at the time, thinks, oh crap, I should go check that out first. But if Red Cane's in here, then that would mean that Sabin was really close to taking the lead. Since again, he wouldn't have to look for any items in Swamp or Ice House. But hey, we don't know. Vanilla Red Cane's still possible.
Yeah, man. So Sabin really now needs to bank on hopefully the Red Cane not being House of Darkness when before he wanted it to.
Okay, looks like Jet's doing the full clear route of pod. Grab the east side items.
Yeah, Sabin did not. He just did the
big key chest.
Yeah.
Really. And if you were wondering why bow is required for pod, here it is. Not that it's necessarily required, but
yeah,
it is required to kill that red mimic. And there are 2 chests here, so if the first small key is one of these 2 chests, but of course in this situation it wasn't. And he's got hammer, so he'll be able to jump down. Then he'll miss 3 chests on the south side. He does that. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and do the full clear on the south side before heading over to the collapsible bridge. Or collapsing bridge. I guess collapsible is a different sort of thing. Wow, so if pod doesn't pay off then, and Sabin does not return, then that could get Sabin a little more time on Jet. Red mail though.
Yeah, both runners now decked out in that red mail.
Eggplant hat. Whoop, bonked into a skull. Diviner. Ah, I can't believe it. That's what D is for. I knew there was a D word that was like, that meant witch, basically. Not that diviners and witches are necessarily the same, but it's like the same. Ah, I can't believe I didn't think of it till now.
I would have
D is
never
for
known
diviner. That was the word I was trying to think of earlier.
Alright, so Sabin clearing
Oh,
out
there it
down.
is. That is a darn shame Sabin, but
Dang.
really good for Jet. He's in go mode.
Oh,
He
here
just
we
has to clean
go.
up the last 2 crystals.
Go mode confirmed for Jet. If Sabin had just cleared out that dungeon.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have had to get the chests in Swamp. He wouldn't have to get the chests in Ice Palace. Would have been a different ball game if Sabin had been a little more decisive, and boy do I know that feeling. I lost the race by 7 seconds because of sheer indecision.
Oh.
Running back and forth on individual screens.
Yeah, that's rough. It definitely looked like it was going to take a slight turn when Sabin got that mushroom first, but...
Yeah. And he is going to finish Eastern Palace and find nothing of value at Sahasrara, unfortunately. Could be Bugnet, though.
Could be Bugnet.
Oh, and we want to get the shovel marked for Sabin
Actually,
also.
Nope, he's changing his mind. He's not.
Yeah.
Realized,
Might look for that vanilla red cane or head into Ice Palace.
Yeah. And...
Hasn't decided yet. We'll know in a moment.
He's thinking... And Meyer.
Going for the vanilla red cane.
Oh, Sabin!
If only he knew how close he was to catching up.
Yeah.
Well, he'll find out.
So Jet is here in go mode. All he needs is the big key and he can clear out this dungeon. Head on up to Turtle Rock. Finish that as well.
I'm telling you, man. What really could have also changed this race is if Jet had actually gotten Kane before Bo.
Yeah. That would have changed his entire outlook on what he would think he would need to do.
Yeah, we'll definitely ask him if we get a chance to interview him after the race. You know, had you found Red Cane, would you have looked for Bo, or would you have tried to get it in Ganon's Tower or Turtle Rock? Oh, vanilla big key, perhaps? Actually, yes. Bo... Well, I don't know. If there was another small key... How many small keys were on the East Wing? Usually you can find plenty of keys in the opening of Palace of Darkness. So there's a very good chance Kane would have been accessible without Bo.
Yeah. Big key is going to be in that last chest to the left of the big chest there.
Ah, the chest I always forget to check.
Yeah. AKA the chest that I always leave for last, because it's usually anything good.
Yeah, but fortunately it'll put him right where he needs to be to head toward the big door. Yeah. Although, vanilla big key chest would be closer.
True.
Fun fact, I soft locked in that room before.
Oh.
I fairy rezzed on top of the spikes while opening the chest. Frame perfect trick. Lost me the race.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure I was already behind at that point.
Hey, that's the trick though. It's the swag.
Yeah.
Swag no matter what. Even if you lose, you win.
Next time you guys see Alucard 2004 in chat, ask him about his YBA.
So yeah, just to clarify, with Jet taking the victory here, that is going to put him into the next round with Raiko Ryder, and Sabin unfortunately is done in the Group D along with myself.
Race isn't technically over yet, but I'd say the odds are very slim for Sabin at this point, sadly.
Yeah, I'd say it's yeah, it's looking very slim.
Yep. He's basically behind by all of Ice Palace and just a little bit of Meyer here. So last
The Dash
item.
Jets.
Yeah, I
Wow.
love it. Buttersword and Cape are a great combo for this boss. Last item to really talk about: silver arrows.
Will they find silver arrows before Ganon?
Yeah.
We have all of Ganon Tower. We have the few chests that they'll run into in Turtle Rock.
I know that Jet is perfectly comfortable with an arrowless Ganon fight,
Absolutely.
but he may still opt to check chests along the way. We might even see an extremely rare validation chest from Jet if he doesn't find the silver arrows by then. Tower room silver arrows. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the bow in Tower room like we hoped. So Sabin will catch up a little bit in Ice Palace. Since he will not have to check the items, he'll be able to go straight to the boss. Will not even have to stop to pick up a small key. Well, he'll have to get the one small key from Barry in the conveyor room, but he won't have to stop to pick up any chests, I should say. Although he does anyway. I wonder his game is. Maybe he's not comfortable with the bomb jump, or maybe he isn't as well versed in the NMG strats. Although that spin slash is pretty NMG-esque.
That was a good entry exit there. But Sabin is still looking for the red cane, so he's definitely gonna.
Oh, that's right. I'm
chest.
sorry. Forgot.
Yeah, because it's hard to forget because he went into Palace of Darkness, did not finish it, and just left. So it's kind of really easy to forget that.
Alright, Jet is heading on his way to grab his final crystal.
Sabin is going to bomb jump anyways. Interesting.
Yeah, I see runners do the bomb jump even if they are looking to do a full clear of Ice Palace.
Well, yeah, because you can just go ahead and push the block. Well, he kind of has to if he wants to clear it out. He doesn't have the red cane to hit that switch for without pushing the block down.
Yeah, so questions for Jet if we get him for an interview. You know, like obviously the decision to go into Thieves Town and Pod without having checked Meyer first. And then, you know, I really am curious to know if he would have gone to Ganon's Tower without the bow. Alright, Jet's grabbed the big key and 2 small keys. That means he will not have to check the big chest for a key if I'm doing my math right. He's got, the Pokey will have a key that he'll use immediately. And he'll use 1 key in the Chain Chomp room and get, even if Chain Chomp room doesn't have a key, he'll be able to steal one from the Pokey on the west side.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll set him up for roller pin room and baiting the Chain Chomp away. Or the Bow Wow for you Link's Awakening players. Okay, he's got bombs, but that's fine. Oh wait, I did do my math wrong. Wait, did he not get the key from... Oh, you have to use a key in the big square room. I forgot about that one.
Right. So yeah, he can still use the same strategy by going to the pokey, getting that key, and then.
Yeah, no reason
progressing
to open
forward.
that locked door. Is the best you can hope for is to replace the key that he uses.
Exactly. I ran
So-
into that same actual situation. Wasn't even thinking. I went through the door when I didn't need to, and I had to go and get the extra key.
The old triple crystal hit with the spin slash A. Having quite a bit of trouble with those bubbles. Bubble trouble. Pretty sure that was the sequel to Bubble Bobble. Oh wait, that was Bust a Move.
That was Rainbow Islands.
Red Cane. Oh, you're probably right. Just
It's not like an
out my
actual
cake
sequel, but it's the sequel in the franchise, I believe.
Red Cane was in the treasure hold of Palace of Darkness. I feel like Sabin was just here. Oh yeah, Jet.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
pays off. Yeah.
Yep.
Taking the risky route. Not checking the big chest, but with the key in the roller pin room, we'll not even have to go into the laser room.
Yeah, it was a little risky, but it paid off.
I always thought Puzzle de Pon, is that the Bubble Bobble sequel? I always thought it was funny when I was a kid, because when the bubbles pop, they say pon, and I thought they were supposed to say pop. Anyone see that ramen commercial in Japan? Bubble
No.
Bobble song, and it had like the girl band, Girls' Generation or something. Good
No
one.
way.
Is that what they were called? I forget.
It's like K-pop?
Yeah, the one that I think it's J-pop. The one that ripped off pop star Ari from League of Legends. Oh, Jet's got the lag crystals, the lag shards. Let's try next. Don't believe he's got any fairies. He's got a B. But he should have no trouble here. Alright.
Not bad.
Beats up Trinex, no problem. Trinex. Oh man!
Rose!
How lucky.
Wow! Trinex dropping the goodies.
I guess he dropped the silver arrows. It's ag for dragon. Yeah, I guess Jet will not be checking the mold worm 2 chest now, unfortunately.
Yeah, he might have had he not.
Yeah.
So rip validation chest.
Jet is already disqualifying Jet before he even opens Cannon Tower. It's Dr. Agon.
Oh man.
Actually, I think we actually did have a race where silver was in validation chest.
That would have been nuts.
Left or right? Oh, get your guesses in. If you guess 1 or 2, you're wrong.
I'm going 11 here.
Oh, good. Chat remembered to guess even though we forgot to ask. Oh, Bob will live today.
Bob lives.
That was 3. You got a 4 chest room coming up soon. Four. G.
key there.
6. Is it 7? It's not 7.
Oh man.
It could be 8 though, guys. You want to have your guesses in for 8? Intentional bonk there.
I've never had the big key be in this room yet.
And you still haven't.
Yep.
Oh, the NMG strats from Jet coming out again.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
The switch to hook shot. Yo,
Nice.
got him. Really well, really good guidance tower here so far.
All muscle memory, man.
What are we up to? This is number 9. Just like that Beatles song. Yellow Submarine. Got his bombs ready. Check chests 10 through 13. So Sabin has re-entered pod, and
He is gonna be very sad here in a couple seconds, or a couple minutes, really.
10.
Yeah. Oh man, I had 11. That was so close.
Oh, Jet ruined you. He's supposed to check the top chest first.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the way he did it is smart, because when you circle around, that'll leave you at the bottom right chest.
True.
To go back out the room. So I think that's the objectively correct chest order. And he does remember to turn on his silver arrows. And with the mirror shield, he can just face those shy guys head on, but again, there's a lot of muscle memory involved. 43 silver arrows to fight Ganon. Plenty.
Plenty. Sabin with a nice bomb jump there. Although he did not have the big key, so he'll have to eventually have to come back if he counts his items.
Yeah, he unfortunately go into the basement first, which most runners will do because... Oh, he did a bomb jump, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he bomb jumped to chest.
Which, actually, if there's no small key in there, that could leave him stuck. But yeah, good job with the bomb jump. Unfortunately, the chest was, the item he needed was in the easy to get to chest.
Sabin finds his red cane that he abandoned earlier.
It's really a shame that he didn't commit to his big play.
It's one of those chests also that it's right there, you know. It's not too deep in. You just go right through the rupee room there and you grab it up. But
yeah, I mean, it's hindsight is 20/20 sort of deal.
Yeah, it's very true. Very, very true.
I can't say that he did anything wrong. It's just, you know.
I've always been on the mindset, if you go into a dungeon, just finish it off. You're already in there, you know. Get the remaining stuff done. If you leave any chests in there and you leave, and it happens to be like his situation, it's throwing the race. So.
But like I said, he didn't take up a lot of extra time outside of overworld travel. Like his time within the dungeon wasn't really it. What really set him back was having to clear out Swamp and Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Not the fact that he had to traverse back to Pod.
Well, yeah, he went through Pod, didn't clear it out. Then he went through Mire. He was unable to clear that out, so he had to leave there again. So yeah, it's all adding up right here at the end.
And we got a nice one cycle land mode 2. Land mode Calrissian 2. Alright, you think Jet's gonna opt to pick up the magic jar, or do you think he's got enough with silver arrows and half magic?
I think he's good, yep. Oh, he goes for it. Alright.
Okay.
The moment of truth. Does he validate?
Oh boy. Hey, at least
Nope.
we might be able to raise some money at SGDQ during the Link to the Past run now with a bid war. I can say that much at least.
Get the validation.
Oh man, Sabin tanking the slime like a boss. He don't give no poops. Oh, I thought he was gonna get lightning. Alright. Solid vitreous fight. Just has to finish out Turtle Rock now. That's true, and he won't even get the chest to spawn. That could be a problem. But if open the chest wins the bid war, then that'll just be something that the couch commentary will have to tease him about.
Alright, so Sabin heading on up to Turtle Rock. We're gonna see Jet do his Ganon fight.
Jet's gonna drop into the roughly bat-shaped hole.
Oh no, he's stuck!
Oh man, those Tanukis. Oh, he could probably hookshot to the bottom rock there if he goes down to...
Yeah, he might have been able to squeeze in there.
Although, I don't know, maybe the hookshot doesn't go over the diagonal ledges. I feel like that might be a thing. Good hookshot dodges from Jet here. Already moved on to phase 3. And not going for the early silver shot, he'll just want to guarantee that he gets that torch glitch. Oh, really nice spin speed hammer pegs there.
He missed the torch glitch.
I missed the torch glitch. Fortunately, he did get those silver arrows from Trinex.
Yeah. It's gonna make the fight a lot easier.
Torch glitch, not really that important, except for arrowless.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think he'll be able to get a double hit here, though. Yeah, he'll have to go for a nice shot.
For the other
There
one.
we go. Alright, we do have a dot on from Jet082, coming in first place in this race, 4-0 in his division, finishing the race with 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 52 seconds. A solid time for a
GG Jet.
reasonably trolly seed.
GG indeed. We'll see if we get him in for an interview. Do have some very interesting questions. Raiko Ryder expressing his thanks.
Yeah, Jet's win here did close out his group with Raikou Rider being the second place and moving on to the single elims as well. So Raikou Rider very happy to see Jet's victory here. Of course, all the three-way fans. Oh boy, I don't want to say anything else because we have Jet right here actually. How's it going, Jet? Congratulations.
Hey, don't want to talk behind my back?
No, I do want to talk behind your back, but you're here, that's the problem. Even though I'll usually check out your VODs anyway, so... It is of no avail.
Yeah, so that was not a Stoops Jet seed.
No, not at all. We are quite pleased that you did not get your namesake here.
I actually checked Master Sword pedestal quite early. I'm sure chat was hype about that until it was disappointing.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bo was eliminated as a possibility. What we were thinking might have been a game decider was if Bo if you had left Bo to be in Ganon's tower in your mind. So if you had found the red cane in Ice Palace or something, do you think that you would have finished the last 2 crystal dungeons and hoped that Bo is in Ganon's tower, or do you think you would have continued to look for Bo before heading up the mountain?
So, if I had gotten Red Cane, let's say before Mire, I would have definitely went into Mire, got all the items there. That's a tough call, because really what was left was, it could have been in Turtle Rock, so I probably would have went into Turtle Rock to see if there was a chance Bo was somewhere in there. I don't think I would have went into Pod. I might have went into Ganon's tower if I didn't get Bo.
Sabin's gone ahead and look for the small key in the big chest here. He may find one there, but if not, it'll be okay. He'll be able to skip the laser room either way. So actually, with the small key being on the left side in Pod, it might have been possible to get the red cane without the bow.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was wondering if TheSabin actually maybe did Pod earlier, in which case he would have lucked out into getting Cane.
So here's the thing. Sabin walked into Pod. I believe he stopped halfway through.
Chest.
Yeah, the big
Oh,
key
no.
chest.
And
There
he actually walked into the big bumper room with the crystal jellyfish, like he was gonna head and check out the rest of the chest, but that's where he mirrored out.
Oh no, that's
Take that block.
Yeah, and then he went to do Swamp and Ice without it. He went into Mire, had to back out, obviously, then went back into Pod.
Yeah, he actually, Sabin went for the big play and went into Thieves Town without even touching Swamp Palace and Ice Palace.
Okay.
So he actually was set up to really catch up to you had he found that red cane.
Yeah, the Thieves Town I could see early on would have eventually paid off. But
Oh, nice item dash there.
my ice palace was a little off because I actually forgot I needed to bomb jump because I didn't have the cane. Instead, I'm like, oh, I don't have many hearts. I better not do a bomb jump, which was stupid.
Well, if you open all the chests, you can just do it the vanilla way.
You
The intended
no,
route.
it's horrible.
I mean, you had to walk back around and do the bomb jump anyway.
Yeah, I figured a couple rooms is better than like restarting a dungeon or doing the intended way.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, get your bonks in. What do you think Jet's gonna end up with here?
I'm gonna guess 18 for myself.
I'll go 20.
14. For the 257 item menu.
Wow, that is exact. Were you timing it?
No, it's really. We're still up to Koji Kondo in the credits. Although I think his name shows up 3 or 4 times in the credits.
No, I meant that's a low amount. It's so exact.
Actually, maybe Koji Kondo only shows up once. Miyamoto probably shows up a few times.
Yeah, so I killed
I never read them all.
I killed the Firehead first because it's actually faster, and you could zero cycle it. Of course, I screwed it up because I was a little too close.
Yeah, you got the frozen lag P.
Yeah.
A special thanks to Super Scudge. Dark Magician, he's kind of the coordinator of this tournament, so everyone say hi to him.
So Dark. And how many chests do we think Sabin will get to the big key?
I'm gonna say 10.
It's gonna take the exact same route there. I'll go 10 as well.
And we see Wizrobe's name in the credits there, and as hopefully most people know, let's get that link up in the chat actually.
Oh, the Wizathon.
Yeah, Wizathon. Once this, we have a date set for that. Are we in?
One of these commands will work.
I don't know. I don't know what the command is. Hey, there it is. So May 27th. I invite you to join Wizathon on May 27th, a blind race of 6 custom A Link to the Past randomizer seeds by WizRobeZC, taking place on twitch.tv/speedgaming2. Following that, we'll have a planned race of 2 of the seeds. To sign up or get more info, HTTPS, yeah, and there's the link. Yeah, Sabin, really well versed in his movement strats as well. He's using the hook shot in all the right spots. Oh, that spike trap, man. Alright, Bonks is coming up. Bonks is come up after the bosses.
Yep.
Alright, 22 Bonks.
Not bad. I believe I had 20. It was close.
0 deaths, very nice. Sabin also is using the bloomerang hookshot strat. A 308 item menu.
You were close.
Yeah, I did say 20 EMP. It's close.
146.49, off by about a minute. Jet probably put in his dot done before stopping the timer, so actually, let's just look at the official SRL time again.
Yeah, the
screen
is going to be
stop
different
the timer
because
first.
my saving quit.
So again, Jet's final time was 1 hour, 47 minutes, 52 seconds, and now we do have the Sabin going up into the 2nd floor of Ganon's tower. No tile room tonight, boys. And silvers were actually dropped by Trinex right at the end of Turtle Rock, just in time. We were hoping that you wouldn't have silver arrows, so that maybe you'd check the Moldorm 2 chest.
No, never. I refuse to open that chest.
Not even if you're looking for silver arrows?
It is now on principle that I will never open that chest.
You know, chat was disqualifying you before you even walked into Ganon's tower because
I refuse to acknowledge the existence of that chest, except it helps me get across the gap.
You have to open it, that way if you die to Aghanim, you won't have to fight Moldorm 2 again.
Just wait till I actually learn how to hover.
That's an Oko strat. Yeah, I'm actually... I'm not a big fan of it, but I like the idea that maybe it'll become a bid war incentive on at a GDQ one day.
Just opening that. It's not as interesting as saving the animals, though. You need to be like, get the Master Sword pedestal item, regardless. That has to be the incentive.
If it's a randomizer run, yeah.
So I actually briefly thought about going to the right-hand side of Ganon's tower because you did get a small key in those chests. So it's like, yeah, I could go right, but there's just so many more chests on the left, and it's faster.
See if Sabin dazzles us with another great land mode 2 fight.
That was a horrible fight.
He had a 1 cycle of land mode 1 though. It's nice. He got that little quick hop from the first land molo, unfortunately. So we could also do kind of like a multi objective, like a multi-objective race, right? So you get 1 point for being the first to find single arrow. You get 1 point for being the first to get the pedestal item. You get 1 point for being the first to enter the Triforce room.
So I think the question is, puzzle races when? Come on, Cross. You need to make one.
Puzzle races for Link to the Past?
Yeah.
You mean like... I don't know. See, I don't know Link to the Past like I know Super Metroid. I don't know if I could really write a worthy puzzle for this game. Unless it's like a Plando. Like, kind of combine the concept of a Plando with a puzzle.
The Wizroom Plandos are pretty much puzzles already. So make sure you check out the race after this one.
Yeah.
Marathon.
favorites. Ether Needs Love. That one took me hours.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think that's my favorite, definitely.
Yeah, that one was really good. Yeah.
Although I don't know the name of the second one, but that one's also pretty good.
Okay, let us take a look at the schedule.
Let's see
Wow.
if Sabin will satisfy the
Wow,
chat.
Sabin. I usually open the
And
chest.
validated.
If my opponent's already finished, I'll open it.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so... Oh, it's like we have an 11:30 race?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a race going on right now on Speed Gaming 2, I think. The Stravaris one.
Yeah, we have one going on right now at Speed Gaming 2, and then there's another one at 11:30, I believe, here. With Jay Coper and I don't remember his opponent.
Let's double check here. Stravaris versus Radioactive Rat is going on right now at twitch.tv/speedgaming2. And we'll have another race on this channel at 11:30, as you said, between Troya, and Jay Coper. Oh no, that's tomorrow. Yeah, no, it's Dodecahedron and Jay Coper.
There you go.
So Jay Coper has back-to-back. Well, he's got a race tonight and then Wednesday. Doesn't look like we have anything signed up for tomorrow. So Group B, you got plenty of time tomorrow.
The shout out.
In.
I think ACM's just gonna sit on his 2 wins because he's set. He doesn't have to win anymore. He's moving on.
He's gonna rest the starters, put in the backup.
Yeah. Yeah, Group B's another potential tiebreaker race. I think Cruel's finished. If ACM somehow loses 2, well, he can't lose 2 and then have Putz and Janice each win. Yeah, that wouldn't work. There wouldn't be a possibility of having a 3-way tie in Group B.
Oh, Sabin.
Oh no, there would be if ACM wins 1, and then
We've got
the guy that. Ew. Time for Plan B. I think that's actually the name of one of Wizard of Seed's Plan B or something. Low on health, but I think he knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
It's already into the easy part of the fight.
Yeah, the easy part. Tell that to Oko runners.
It's easy with Butter Sword and Silver Arrows. The part that makes it hard in Oko is not having Silver Arrows.
Oko Rando turning win.
We already had some people. Oh, looks like he's doing Silverless anyway. Just for kicks.
Yeah, why not?
Show off some swag strats.
Got Butter Sword.
Yeah, so there is actually an Oko rando in the works where you can pick up clocks that turn off Oko mode for a limited time.
What?
Then when your timer runs out, it re-enters Oko mode.
Really now?
Yeah, I saw Wild Anaconda. Oh, nice Ganon fight.
Very
Cool
nice Ganon.
arrowless strats. So yeah, Wild Anaconda 69 and Alucard 2004, and I believe some others were tinkering with that last night. So the Sabin has finished in second place with a time of 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 55 seconds. So unfortunately, not fast enough to move him onto the tiebreaker he was looking for. But very well played by both runners. Sabin definitely acknowledging, believing that he had to take some risks, did it, and they were starting to pay off. So he was, he had very good ideas throughout the race that fortunately didn't give him quite the edge he was looking for.
Yeah. Made some really good moves heading into Thieves and grabbing that mushroom, getting the bow. Looked like he was on his way to catch up, but just Palace of Darkness was his Achilles heel, unfortunately.
Alright, get your Bonk guesses in for the Sabin. Okay, so let's see if Sabin wants to pop in here and say a few things. Give him a chance to give his closing thoughts on the group stage. As once again, just to recap, with the conclusion of this race, Group D is now closed with all matches having been played. Jet082 will move on to single elimination brackets with a 4-0 record. Raikou Rider will also move on with a 3-1, and the Sabin right on their heels, but unfortunately eliminated for now is at 2-2. So
We need to have some like wild card slots going in.
we should have we should have fan vote slots.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me see. How many groups are there? TU. So what's U? Like 20 or something?
So I think there's 40 people moving
21.
forward, or is there 42?
Looks like 42, and that's not a power of 2. You need
Right.
a power of 2 to do
So-
bracket. You have
so
to round
let's-
up to 64, guys.
Yeah, let's get 22 wild card slots.
I'm sure people with the best times will get a bye. That's how it's gonna work. Kanzion's still around. He is the master tournamentologist. Challenge doesn't allow wild cards. That's interesting. Why can't you just do what you want?
That seems like an oversight.
Challenge isn't the boss. Dark Magician is the boss. Negative. Alright, I think we're gonna be, do you guys want to wait around and see the bonk counts for Sabin and see his item menu time? We'll let that run out, and then, once again, there's a race happening right now on Speed Gaming 2, and probably be bringing that up on a host momentarily while we're waiting for the 11:30 race. Alright, so, Jet, what do you have to say to your upcoming opponents in single elimination brackets?
Good luck, have flippers.
Alright.
I like it.
Sportsmanlike conduct to the end from Jet082. That's what I like to say.
I like it.
Yep, definitely everyone stay tuned. This is only halfway through the tournament. Plenty more racing to come.
I'm gonna take a quick rundown on all of the groups while we're waiting for the credits to roll down here. So, Group A, Andy and Yunos are advancing. Yunos having won the 3-way tiebreaker race last night.
Oh, spoilers!
It's the first thing you see when you load the challenge brackets.
Man, I had to load it on my DVR, man. I was gonna watch that.
Oh, really? I taped it. I had it on a cassette tape. Christos, Owen, and Swerve in Group C are set to advance. Group B, it looks like there's a fringe chance for Cruel to have to enter a tiebreaker, but ACM will have to... I mean, ACM has to lose to Putz or Janice, and then the remainder of those two will have to win the other 2 matches. So that's fringe chance, but okay. And then Group C is closed out. Christos, Owen, and Swerve are set to advance. Again, Group D, Jet082 and Riker Rider are set to advance. Group E, we have Wolfie83 and Aaron Doby. We'll be moving on to single limbs. Group F, Mike the V is locked in at 4-0 right now, and
he's an
still waiting
amazing
on a final
average.
race. Yeah, he's.
I think he's the fastest right now.
Yeah, that being the case, Mike the V will be forward to a bye round. He starts the brackets. Okay, and Jackamus and Evil Ash in Group G are going to be moving on. They're both 3-0 at the moment and have to race each other, so they'll be racing for first place and second place, but they are both going to be moving on. Group H, we have Kanzion 4-0 and Ajneb174 moving on. But you can go ahead and check out the brackets. We have the bot counter coming up for the TheSabin here, the moment you've all been waiting for.
I can guess for him. I'll go 18.
18 and a half.
Nice.
To the 316 item timer. 9 items pre-Ganon key. Of course, that doesn't count the bonk item.
39 bonks.
So, how many times electrocuted and how many times walking into explosions? Huh? I want to know, Vitor. 424 item menu.
You know, they
Respectable
probably
sub
could
5.
count electrocutions because it makes us how they count boxes with the sound. So since electrocution does make a sound, you could have it add to a counter.
That's very true.
Yeah. I think we're going to be moving on to hosting Speed Gaming 2, the match with Stravaris versus Radioactive Rat. So just a final recap of the race. Jet082 finished in first place with a time of 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 52 seconds. He'll be moving on to single elimination. And the TheSabin is sadly eliminated with the loss tonight, and his time was 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 55 seconds. Once again, I'm Cross Product. I'm joined by S Diesel and tonight's winner, Jet082. And say bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.